You set a single game record for passing. I mean, what kind of went into the success of the game? Was it just game flow? Kind of what went into it?
Well, first of all, it takes more than one guy to break a record. Had so much help from our receivers and O-linemen. I didn't even know I had broken a record. That's the cool thing about this offense. There's so much freedom and space, and it's just the tempo is always rolling. So it was pretty cool.
That's the second game in a row AJ's just popped off. I mean, you just grow to expect it from him at this point?
Yeah, learn to get. I have a lot of trust for every single one of my receivers, but his is just through the roof right now, and we're clicking and getting better every day, getting ready for Cal next week.
Shea, Coach Luke was not pleased with the start for some of you guys. How did you individually play well at the beginning of the game?
I didn't come out to how we should have came out either. I think we got to do a better job of starting early, offensively especially because against Cal or Alabama, I don't know if we come out on top if we start like that. I think that's one thing we're going to work at, and we're going to get in the film room tomorrow and get better and prep for them. And that's one thing we got to work on. We got to come out early, and I think the sky's the limit for us if we come out and play like that all game.
You mentioned last week you've always had two great games to start, but you mentioned you wanted to clean some things up, like ball placement and things like that. How did you think you did that from game 1 to game 2?
No, I think it was just more so just staying within the offense and trusting the offense and trusting my receivers. I think we did a great job of that today, and the O-lineman gave me so much time today to where I could just stay in the pocket and just fire shots down the field.
What do you
Did
attribute?
You intentionally run less today?
No, I'd never intentionally run more or less ever. I just kind of be myself, and however it ends up, that's how it is.
What do you attribute the struggles for the running game in general to, and how do y'all improve that going forward?
I don't think we're struggling running wise. Just I think there's always so many options. I think it's all about picking the best option in this offense. But Jordan Wilkins had a good game today. I don't know if his numbers showed it, but he really got open in the pass game and blew. I think it was in the third quarter where he had a swing route, sat down, and there was nobody by him, and ended up going down to the goal line. So that really helped us.
You guys mentioned the slow starts, but you've had those great third quarters. Just what has it been at halftime? You guys have just put the pedal down in the third quarter and got going.
I think it's all about a decision that we make in our minds. Going in 17-16, we played not terrible, but not how we want to play, and we were still winning. And I think we all realized that and came out to our real selves in the third quarter. Scored the first drive, defense got to stop, and it ended up going from there.
When did you find out you broke the record?
Not till after the game in the interview. I think one of our our media guys, Kyle, he's a real cool dude. Came up to me and said, "Hey, you broke a record." I was like, "Cool." And that's pretty much it.
Coach Luke could miss some practice time next week with the COI stuff and the NCAA stuff. Is that a distraction for y'all at all, or how do y'all kind of compartmentalize and kind of block all that stuff out?
I think that it's kind of like, I don't want to say stupid because that's not the word, but it's something that we're not worried about. I mean, it's a shame that this program has to go through something like that, especially Coach Luke had no part of it, and a lot of the players had no part of it. Every one of the players had no part of it. But right now we're just focusing on the next game, Cal. We're going to get in the film room tomorrow, and none of that's a distraction for us.
Can you speak on the chemistry between you and A.J. Bryant? You said you trust your receivers, but particularly you and him seem to have a really good chemistry. Can you speak on that?
I think the freedom that Coach Longo gives the receivers, and Coach Peeler and Coach Longo give the receivers in this offense, I think he's really taking advantage of that. And he just finds space and gets open, and we've been clicking. So it's been really fun to be out there and have him make plays like he's been making.